Good morning, everybody. How are you? I have some hungry critters waiting on me, so I'm going to walk and I'm going to talk. We've kind of gotten off of our routine since school has started back. I haven't been feeding on a regular schedule, and that's really a no-no because these animals know when it's time to be fed. Looks like I'm going to have to make a run to the feed store today because, guys, I'm really getting low. I think I have enough for this morning. Oh my goodness. So, Chloe's home today. She had a headache when she woke up. I'd given her some medicine and she still has a headache. So I let her stay home, and the first thing that I wanted to do was feed her. Is anybody else like that when your kids don't feel good? You think food's gonna make it better? Okay guys, I've been having some thoughts. I've been having some thoughts about my little garden that I'm trying to resurrect and raise, because I've mentioned in previous videos that I had to move it from the front to the back. So I did all that. They seem to be doing okay, but everybody's already getting their harvest and I haven't even gotten a harvest yet. I am anticipating a fall harvest, but I've also been watching some really expert gardeners, and everybody's kind of transitioning over to high tunnels, greenhouse type structures. So I have been in question about whether or not that's something I need to do. Is it something that you guys feel is necessary? Has anybody done this? I know it extends your gardening season. So wouldn't it be great if my plants that I have could go ahead and thrive all the way up into winter, possibly, if I had a greenhouse of some sort? So what really made me start thinking about this is I'm getting ready to come out here and mow. I need to mow all this down and kind of mow around the garden and all those things. And I thought, would it be possible to put a greenhouse structure right back there? So have the gardens, like the beds, here, and then a greenhouse of some sort back there, because my plants are in these grow pots, see? And they could easily be moved if necessary. And actually, I need to water again. Takes a lot of watering in when you're doing raised beds or these little container things. But anyway, I don't believe that my cucumbers are really going to do well. I've got little growths on them, but as you can see, they're not really, and I need to stake this one up because I want it to grow up this vine. And then this one, hey there, get off my plant. It's a grasshopper. This one has got the same, see, but I just don't know, guys. I just don't know. Now, I haven't completely given up, and I'm not going to give up until they just die down. Until there's nothing left of them, I will not give up on these plants. I'm really, really, really looking forward to the tomatillas over here. I would really like to harvest some off of them. So as you can see, there's little bitties on there. I'm not familiar with them. I have never raised them. I do know that you peel back the husk. So this is my first time planting these. Now remember, guys, I said I still have to water, so I know my soil looks dry. I watered yesterday. Actually, I watered last night, so I need to do it again today. But anyway, here's my tomatoes. Scratch that. Here's my potatoes. So now that they're starting to sprout, I'm going to go ahead and put dirt over the parts that are sprouting so that I can fill I can fill this up, and as I fill it up, these will grow, and I should have a potato harvest. So those are just some questions that I have. If anybody that is watching this can answer that for me, can let me know what their thoughts are on a greenhouse of some sort. I've seen people have great success with them, but I don't want to get into that and invest in that and not be serious, right? I want to be serious about it. So my piddly little garden's not doing so great this year. You know, last year I had a bug problem, so I didn't get a big tomato harvest, but I had a big cucumber harvest. This year I haven't had anything. The watermelon plant is actually doing really good. See, it's really doing good. And the main reason that I really didn't do good with my garden, as I repeatedly said, is we put it in the front this year and it just wasn't doing good. I got discouraged, and then I tried to move what I could back here, and that just wasn't a good idea. But I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. I'm gonna let these plants go. I will continue to tend to them, fertilize them, water them up until they die down. And then now I'm thinking about a greenhouse, whether or not I should invest in a greenhouse and move some of these plants in there so that they will have a more extended life and possibly harvest. So what's your thoughts, guys? I would really like some feedback on what you think about that. I'm learning as I go. So in the meantime, I'm gonna have to go down to our local little farmers that are set up on the side of the road that sell their produce, if I want to can any salsa or anything like that, and buy their tomatoes, buy their cucumbers for pickling, and just hope that maybe I could harvest at least one thing out of my garden this year. So not a whole lot going on around here today. I'm just really in question about what to do with that garden. So I really would like some input on that. Anyway, I think I'll end it here. Kind of short, not a whole lot. You guys have an amazing evening.